Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we complete a bracket challenge to determine which of Tasting Table's most beloved bourbons of all time is truly the winner. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Matt Welly and Tim Swiat.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hello. What is up?
Hey, so we're going to be doing a bracket challenge today. We're going to take a tasting table article, and that they said these are the best bourbons of all time. They had a little bit more than 8. We use 8. I picked out my favorite 8. Some of them had things that are impossible to find. There's like, why even bother getting something people can't even buy? You know, Pappy 15, sure, that's beloved, but we're not going to be able to find it. So,
yep.
Or if we did, it'd be too crazy expensive. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go and have what I felt was the top 8 on the list, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to go to the box for small talk today. So, all right. A very basic question is, what is your favorite meal of the day? What is your favorite meal of the day? All right.
Breakfast. There's no other option. That's it.
Really? That's your favorite meal?
That's it. The world's problems can be solved over breakfast foods.
I like breakfast, but I think the best meal is dinner, just for the variety. I feel like, sometimes it's an experience. Breakfast isn't typically an experience, where sometimes, a lot of times dinner is. It's going to a place and, something that's special. And I don't know. No slam against breakfast, and I get it. It might be the most important meal of the day. I'm not saying anything against that.
That's from the corporate slackies that General Mills that told us was the most important meal of the day.
Okay,
but that's my conspiracy theory. No, there's a scene in Parks and Recreation where Ron Swanson says to the kid, "Give me all of your bacon and eggs," and he's like, "Hold, I don't believe you heard me. What I said is make sure you give me all of your bacon and eggs." And as basic as that may be, it's about the conversation, the excitement for the day, and everything like that, versus all the complex stuff that comes along with dinner. So yeah, I do. We're talking about the same thing, but I just think it's the it just hits it right.
Okay. All right, Matt.
I'm with Tim. Yeah, breakfast. Now I will qualify. I don't always have bacon and eggs on a Tuesday morning when I got to get to work, but I look forward to Saturday and Sunday for that very specific reason of having a nice breakfast.
Breakfast is not a very social meal, by the way. Tend to be
brunch.
Brunch is super social. But that's a different meal. That can't count. And when they're serving hoagies and stuff, that's not breakfast. It's not lunch.
Maybe I should say brunch, because it doesn't happen every day. So I'm going to go with brunch. Yeah,
okay. We can give you credit for that. I think that's definitely a unique meal. It's different.
So Matt, on your Tuesday morning rush to work, are those Pop-Tarts hot or warm or cold right out of the bag?
I'm not a
very careful on your
Yeah,
response.
right. I'm not that picky. I will go either way. So I'm bi-curious when it comes to the Pop Tart. I'll go either way. I'll go either way.
Okay, interesting.
What a safe
All right.
answer. Becca Sue would rip your ass a new one right now if
True.
she was here.
True. She definitely would. She definitely would. A lot of anger issues with that one. I'll tell you what she liked, though. Becca just stayed at the house. She was here last night, in fact. And her and McNew were here. We did an event on Friday night. And Becca loved the Colonel Steve mouthwash. She asked if she could take home a bottle. And I was like, that's not really a thing we do. It's just as a special when people come in. She's like, I love this stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll send you home with the bottle then. So, yeah, Becca, she's a fan. Yeah, she likes the Colonel Steve mouthwash. So, yeah,
Likes Colonel Steve all up in her mouth. I love it.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
What?
Yeah, he said
So
it.
inappropriate always.
It is.
Hey now!
Hey now. Justine, how about you? What do you think is your favorite meal of the day?
Well, I eat because I have to, not necessarily always because I want to. But
You eat sometimes because you're hangry. Not
Very philosophical.
yeah.
It should be a bumper sticker.
I would have to say dinner.
Dinner. Okay.
'Cause sometimes I do eat breakfast food, but I don't always like breakfast food. I don't know. Like I have to be in the mood for it. But I like all types of dinner foods. So.
Okay. Fair enough.
Totino's pizza rolls can be eaten at breakfast too.
Totino's.
Remember that.
True.
True. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Matt. Matt, what do you got there?
Yeah, something kind of local. Thornton Distilling. This is the Prairie Pete American
Thornton.
Single.
Yes.
Very nice.
Wow.
Oh,
That was incredible. Oh,
that was
Thornton,
nice.
bring the whiskey. All right. Justine, what do you got?
I am drinking my blend number 1.
Blend number 1. Okay. Sold a bunch of that stuff today.
Very
Really?
nice.
Yeah. We had Christmas in July today. It was a crazy day. It was one of our biggest days ever. Crazy sale. And Justine's wasn't part of the sale, but that's the thing. It's in marketing, it isn't about focusing on what you're selling. They come in and they buy everything then. And they're trying things and buying. So yeah, we sold a bunch of Justine's.
Get them in the building. Yeah.
Get them in the building. That's key. So
Do I need you to hold some back, like before I get there on Thursday?
why, you're wanting more?
I just want a couple more of.
Yeah. No, you should be good.
Okay.
All right. What do you? Oh, it's a screw
It's a
top.
screw top.
I forgot.
Screw
Yeah.
top.
I've got Old Granddad 114. This is the single barrel. So this was from Kent. Did this, and he attended the event with McNew and Justine, and they had complained and whined on some shows saying they're retiring. They haven't gotten squat. So he came with bottles for them too. So he had bottles
You
for
make new and
Wow.
Becca.
and McNew.
Wow.
What a mensch.
There's a gentleman of his word. There's a friend,
Wow.
folks, right there.
Yeah, what a mensch.
Yeah.
You mean McNew and Becca?
What did I say?
McNew and me.
Oh, McNew and
I
Becca.
wasn't in St. Louis last night.
McNew and Becca, yes, yeah. So we brought in ones for them. So
You
yeah,
didn't take Becca's 114, did you?
yeah, I snuck it out. That would be classic if she got to her house and it was taken
It's
out
not
of her
there.
bag. Holy fuck! Can you imagine? Jesus!
She
All
would
right,
turn around, drive back, get it, and kick your ass.
yeah, she would. All right, here we go. That was legit bad. There's so much squeaking. It's god awful. So no, nothing going on there. Tim, your last but not least. Matt's got the
A
lead.
bottle of our friend John Wadle's toasted barrel peerless bourbon.
Okay.
Very nice.
Swat on a set.
Oh, that was very good. It's not going to take it though.
No,
That
it's
was
not.
a
I would
great
agree.
cork pop, but Matt's was better. So cheers to him.
Cheers.
Cheers.
guys.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, it's going to be time for a bourbon bracket challenge. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. Practice session. Here we go.
What?
Just say it. It's recording. You don't have to press anything. Don't press anything.
Can I get the words?
No. Go ahead, Joe.
Can I get the words?
No.
Welcome to the Earth Daily. Today we are talking about what we are going to talk about on the Bourbon Daily.
Nailed it.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are doing a bracket challenge for the Tasting Table's most beloved bourbons of all time.
Yes, we are. So these are beloved. So these are ones that really, in my mind, it had to have national distribution and be out there. You can't be beloved if you could never find it. Sure, people love George T. Stagg. You're not going to find it. I mean, beloved. Beloved is ones that you can go to the store and find. I thought that was important. It's questionable on at least one of these, but it's more and more readily available if you're really into it, I think, at this point. So let's see here. You've got Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey 101, Maker's Mark, Knob Creek 9, Eagle Rare. That's the one that's a little tougher, but I had to use that one. I was trying to get more that were just all shelfies, but that was the one that was a little questionable. Woodford, Elijah Craig Small Batch, and Four Roses Single Barrel. So the regular shelfie one of that, not the ones you find in the gift shop. Those are different. And those are some of my favorite.
Steve, I'm going to have to complete this bracket challenge under protest because I'm just appalled that birthday bourbon's not on here. Now that I've visited Ryan Thompson's place, I've been invited to the birthday bourbon. Basically it's like a waterfall of birthday bourbon at his compound.
Oh, okay.
So this is a shelfie to me, but I will complete this under protest.
All right, fair enough. Flag on the field. All right, how this is going to break down. This is after we bracketed. This is where they ended up randomly. Elijah Craig Small Batch versus Woodford, Buffalo Trace versus Eagle Rare 10, Maker's Mark versus Knob Creek 9, Four Roses Single Barrel versus Wild Turkey 101. That's a little tough match.
That's a tough one.
That's an ugly one. All right, round number one. Matt, you're going to be first. What do you think? Elijah Craig Small Batch or Woodford?
Yeah, so we're trying to qualify this as most beloved.
Most beloved.
And while I might lean more towards Elijah Craig, I think with the history of the Derby and just how great the compounds are at Woodford, I'm going to go with Woodford.
Woodford. Okay, Woodford goes up 1-0. Tim, what do you think?
Nope, Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig. All
No
right,
question.
that means we're in a tiebreaker situation, Justine. We've only got 3 players. KK decided to go to the ball game, so she left us here on her own.
How
I
dare
don't get to play. So what's that?
I said, how dare she?
Yeah, exactly. Here's what I get. So I said, KK, we're podcasting on Saturday night. We don't normally do that. Would you do that? She's like, she literally responded back, I wouldn't miss it. And then 20 minutes later, oh, I'm going to the ball game. I'm not going to be able to podcast. What happened? I wouldn't. Where was your lofty ideals? I wouldn't miss it. Yeah, well, boy, that changed quickly. Yeah.
Something better came up.
Yeah,
It must be who she's going with to really entice her, because we understand it's hot as balls out there today.
It is bad.
Yeah.
It is bad today in St. Louis, so that was a tough one. Not fun. I had to go to the grocery store to buy water for the shop, and I thought I was going to have to go inside and alert the manager. The bagger was he had the carts lined up, and he just had his head down in his arms, and I was like, "Hey, you okay, buddy?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's just hot out here." So and then he started pushing the carts in again. I thought he was getting ready to drop to the ground. So yeah, it was a bad one. Bad. Justine, what do we got here for our tiebreaker? You've had time to think now. Elijah Craig, small batch, or Woodford? Who moves on?
I am going to say Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig. Elijah Craig moves on.
Solid.
Solid. Yes, for sure. All right. Buffalo Trace versus Eagle Rare 10. Buffalo Trace versus Eagle Rare. What do you guys think? Tim, you're first.
Well, the most beloved has got to be Eagle Rare, because it's just rare.
It's rare, even in the name. This is the tater one, so it's got the two Buffalo Trace ones. All right, Justine, what do you think? Buffalo Trace or Eagle Rare?
It's the same recipe, isn't it? Isn't it the same mash bill?
It is the same,
Yeah.
just older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare is going to move on. All right. Next up is Maker's Mark versus Knob Creek. Sister companies fighting it out. Justine's going to kick this one off. Maker's Mark or Knob Creek?
Well, gee. I don't really know what to say. I feel like I have to go with Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. All right. Matt, what do you think? Maker's Mark or Knob Creek 9?
Yeah, again, if we're going most beloved, I would probably have to say Makers, but I'm going to keep it fair. I'm going to do my preference and say Knob Creek.
All right.
Vote with your heart.
Yeah. All right. So here's where we're at, Tim, tied up. Maker's Mark and Knob Creek 9. What do you think?
Well, Matt, I'm gonna take your heartfelt response and spike a football on it, because I'm going Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark moves.
It's a solid. Yeah, that's the most beloved.
These
I
are
mean,
all
honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these.
No, these are all
No.
winners. Every single one of them.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're all good. All good in their own way. All right, Matt, you're going to kick off round number 4. It's Four Roses, Single Barrel, or Wild Turkey 101. Beloved.
I can't betray Wild Turkey. That's
Wild Turkey 101, He says. Tim, what do you think?
I'm gonna keep this easy on you, Justy. I'm gonna go Wild Turkey 101 as well.
That's
Wild
where I
Turkey
was going to go as well. So
All right. We're in agreement. All right, our final 4 looks like this. Elijah Craig will take on Eagle Rare. Maker's Mark will take on Wild Turkey 101. Up first is going to be Tim, and he's got the matchup Elijah Craig versus Eagle Rare. What do you think?
Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig goes up 1-0. Justine.
Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig moves on. We'll be in the finals.
wow.
All right.
You guys took down the taters. Wow.
Yeah. Bernie Lubbers is fired up.
No hesitation.
Bernie Lubbers is he's at the edge of his seat now. All right.
He's dancing right now.
Yep. Maker's Mark versus Wild Turkey 101. Tim, you're first. Makers or Wild Turkey 101?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark goes up 1-0. Justine.
I'm going to say Wild Turkey. So Matt has to play.
This is a tough one. Maker's Mark or Wild Turkey 101, Matt? What do you think?
That's tough. If you're telling me you're going to give me a trip to Kentucky, but I have to choose one. I think I would choose.
Dip your tip.
What's that? You were coming out.
Where can you dip your tip? That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's got to go Maker's Mark. Yeah.
Maker's Mark. That means Maker's moves on to our finale. So our finale is going to be Elijah Craig versus Maker's Mark. Justine, you're going to kick this one off. What do you think?
Well, gee, Steve.
She loves the bracket challenges, so
Yes.
she always tell me to do more bracket challenges, so here we go.
I know. I feel like I want to say Elijah Craig because I really do like some Elijah Craig. And that is my dad's favorite, but I feel like Maker's should be the winter.
Is that what that's what you're voting on? Makers? Yeah. All right, Matt, you're next. Maker's Mark or Elijah Craig?
I'm gonna keep it going. Elijah Craig. I love my Heaven Hill.
Okay, we're tied up. Elijah Craig or Maker's Mark? What do you think, Tim? This is it.
This is almost like voting of the favorite distilleries that should be on Bourbon Whiskey Row.
The world is on your shoulders.
It is where it's at. I'm going through the portfolio of whiskeys of Elijah Craig versus Maker's Mark, and I'm going to land on Maker's Mark. I love the Red Wax.
Maker's Mark wins. I don't think there's anything wrong with that selection. That is a beloved brand. It's beloved by media. People know it. I mean, it's pretty cool. So.
Can't have Red Wax dripping, and everybody knows. Everybody loves the redheads. You got to love the marketing team.
So there you go. All right. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, across all socials at Whiskey Tequila Fridays Podcast.
All right. Tim.
You can find me towing on the line on inappropriate content on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
I think you've stepped over the line several times tonight. So yeah.
Yes, I think I have. You can also find me on YouTube at our flagship whiskey and Rush Creek Distilling's tasting and events page.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com, that's where we can find our content and listen to our shows, that type of thing. ABVBarrelShop.com, everything that's going on in the Barrel Shop. Maybe you want to find out what's in inventory, we keep that up to date. We've also got events that are coming up, that's out there. Also, if you want to get in contact with us, that's there. And then last but not least, you can sign up for email distribution over at ABVBarrelShop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya!
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.